arcane items. And we smack this. We get piss all. Woo! Okay, let's just go grab this. Thank you. Okay. So it seems to be those crystals that are rezzing the dead. At least in some part. Ooh, patchwork jacket. Might be good for me. Probably not. I think I have something better. What's this? It's where I need to go for the quest. Also, I'm trying not to sneeze right now. Retcher. Let's stay away from them. My clothes bill is high enough as it is. My, well, cleaning bill. Just spam this a little. Also, take out the corruption. Don't like rangers. Only I can range. Thank you very much. Actually, I'm tempted in just going back to using a gun. But right now, this weapon is quite powerful. Don't mind if I do. Well, he won't be needing it. Wonder if there'll be a way to increase my inventory size, because this is a bit small. Vigorous leather pants. Thank you. This requires 104 spirit already. Okay. Let's not go any further that way. Let's just follow the quest marker. In all honesty, we'll probably be sent that way at some stage anyway, so no point in, going there yet. I accidentally ran myself into the middle of those. I was trying to target one, my hand moved, and so I ended up just running into the group of them. Vital essence. Lingering vital energy can be absorbed to restore lost constitution. So I leveled. I'll put some points into... I'll put 2 points into that and a point into you. I'll start leveling this up some more in a bit. I want to actually level up my abilities. And I'm thinking I should be getting these, but at the same time, it's just like... I'm only really going with this to, undo points. Solaire's Witchfire. Harness the eldritch power of Solaire, burning your enemies with entropic energy with every weapon attack. This ability must be toggled to maintain its effect. 0.5 active energy cost per second. 75 energy reserved, 11 chaos damage, 8% vitality damage, 8% vitality decay, plus 1% attack speed. And I'm thinking of grabbing this. Yeah, I'll grab 2 ranks of it. So now I can go here and turn on and hit 7. So bright. Oh, and we got some scrap here. Scrap materials such as bolts, leather cords, and low-grade metals that can be used to fasten together items or structures. Huh, random metal bed frame. Alright. Just interesting seeing the random items they have in the scrap heap. It's useful into seeing what kind of fancy setting this is. Like if you go into Lord of the Rings, there isn't guns. If you go into WoW, there's guns and airships. There's guns here and metal bed frames. So yeah. And that, it does actually look really cool. I hope I can get that outfit at some stage. Okay, I got shocked, which is a slight thought. The source of the dead is near, says the ominous text. What's this? The cocooned remains. Bit of money, a great axe, and strap a cord.
My inventory is full.
Fine, I'll kill you. Oh yeah. Ether crystal, I'll take that. Regrettably, I can't take you, but that's fine. I could try and sell it and all that, but nah. I'll just keep smacking people around. There's also an expansion to this game coming out soon. I'll probably get back. I'll probably be done this game before the expansion comes out, or before I own it. Then I'll be going back to Path of Exile. I've actually already started my second playthrough of that. Nearly done the first chapter. After I've done the Path of Exile thing, I'll probably come back to this and do its expansion. So yeah. Keep in mind, but when I'm recording this, the Path of Exile expansion hasn't come out yet. It will be out in like a month or two. Interesting little symbol on that. So I've seen that somewhere else. And here's Kaizog the Reanimator. Actually, I went further in this game than I realized. Oh, you know, this only fast regens you. No. It expends itself to fast regen you up. So I thought it was only going to fast regen you up to a certain point that it constantly lowers. But that's not the case at all. Also, grab that and grab that. I'll read it in a moment. And we'll smack you around the place. I still have potions, by the way. They have a bit of a long cooldown, though. Okay, let's spam a few of these out. Helped if they weren't missing. Yeah, I need to upgrade that spell. There we go. Hallelujah. And of course, these resurrect after the Reanimator's gone. Come on, look, your boss is dead. Stay down. Okay. Turbid scrap. Polished emerald. A fine gem polished to perfection. Plus 2 physique, cunning, and spirit. Resistant woven coif prowess. 19 cunning. 1.2 energy regenerated per second. 28% energy absorbed from enemy spells. 7% cold resistance and 8% lightning resistance. Purging. Leather pants of prowess. 21 cunning. 11% poison and acid resistance. Poisoned scrap metals gladius of blood. It does poison damage over 5 seconds, increases bleeding damage, and 10% of physical damage converted to acid damage. Mystic scrap metal grips of the mountain. It's magic gloves, same armor as what I currently have, but they give 37 health, plus 5% spirit. Sorry, plus 38 health, 5% spirit, and 6 armor. And the Void Touch Savage Club of Venom requires 91 physique. As a one-handed mace, it does a bit less damage than what I currently have, and 2 to 4 chaos damage, plus 16% poison damage, and 11% physical damage converted to chaos damage. I think the minus 2% damage is also taking that into account. Because remember with the previous greatsword I was using before Hevel's, it said that Hevel's did more damage, even though its physical damage was lower. So it is taking the lightning damage into account, so yeah. Okay. Well, we've taken this. Really probably should take them all, because selling. So yeah, I'll... Oh, please, people, let me move this. I'll boost up my physique a bit. I need extra health. Leather coat. Christ, did I drop that without even checking it? Feck's sake me. Feck's sake. Part of me feels like maybe I am more tired than I realize. I feel like I'm after sleepwalking through this as well. Devotion shrines. Cleansing shrines grant you Devotion shrines are ancient remnants of a long-lost empire, monuments dedicated to various gods and celestial symbols. Shrines must either be cleansed by defeating a corrupt presence trapped within, or restored by placing an offering of rare crafting materials. The requirements vary from shrine to shrine. Restoring shrines. To restore a ruined shrine, you must have the required items in your personal stash, inventory, or unequipped items, taken automatically in that order. If you have all required materials, you can press the offer button to restore the shrine. When the shrine is cleansed, you earn a devotion point. To allocate them, it's the skill menu. Okay, we'll head back in a moment. We'll just smack around more of these crystals. Also, mine. Now on 9 potions? Or is that just how far the stack can go up? I have no idea. It's also Searing Ember. I'll take it and read it in a moment. Okay, let's just move on down. What's that? Burial Hill exit. Have to go this way for a moment. And beat you up. Don't mind me, lads, just smashing some crystals. What? I was hoping they were, you know, crystal defenders, because those zombies just instantly go down. Oh, and that's the shrine. Shrines can be cleansed by either making an offering to the gods or defeating foes trapped within the shrine, depending on the type of shrine you encounter. And what they want is a crystal that grows right next by. Oh, sure. This shrine is ruined and needs to be restored. Are you sure you want to place this offering? Yes. It's already been restored, so you can't do anything further with it. Devotion. I have no idea which way I want to go. Oh, and there's also some extra, like, flavor to each of these things. Like, with this one, Eye of the Guardian, Dreg, the Witch God, is said to have peered beyond the veil, witnessed the truth of all things. For that, the gods have cursed his mortal form into a spined abomination with 1,000 lidless eyes. He now stands a mortal guard over the veil, his peerless gaze ever watchful for those who dare follow in his stead. That sucks. Gods are cunts. Magi. Magi is the patron of all practitioners of magic. Those born under his gaze are said to be blessed or cursed, depending on the point of view. With unparalleled control over arcane forces. The Scholar's Light. The Scholar's Light glows brightly when sleep-deprived scholars are still working under the dim glow of their candles. So increase elemental damage and energy regeneration, increase physique, defensive ability and elemental resistance, and increase fire damage. It is said... this actually gives no bonus, like itself. Besmel's bonds. It is said Besmel, the witch god, was headed to the gallows when she abandoned her mortal form and ascended into the heavens, her broken chains, the only sign of her escape. Besmel's bonds increase casting speed and bonus to all pets. Her bonds increase vitality resistance for both you and your pets. Increases damage for you and your pets as well as your pet's health. And this summons in a thing with a 20% chance on hit. But I want to go towards that myself. Wouldn't be able to go there quite yet though. So, what would G fall under? Eldrick, yes. Nothing beyond that. Alright. It's just like a curiosity sort of thing. Part of me is thinking there's a few that fit my kind of thing. Wow, the minion thing. There's the one down there that summons in the Hound. Then over here the Reaper, raised dead. Reverend. The Reverend represents death and misery. It is said that none can escape its deadly gaze, not even the gods themselves. That's cool. And some of the stuff here seems 10% less damage from the undead. Increases vitality resistance, 6% of attack damage converted to health, and a fair bit of health just given to you. And raise the dead. That's cool. Increases armor and piercing damage, increases armor and retaliation damage, physique and movement speed, piercing retaliation and retaliation damage, pierce resistance and damage reflected. And then there's this, which at skill level 1 has a 30 second skill recharge and 8 second duration. Increases your movement speed by 15%, a 4% slow resistance, 420% piercing retaliation, and plus 40 to all retaliation damage. And it's a 20% chance when hit by melee attacks. And there's no way you can go to all of these. And this is actually kind of nice. It also boosts up pets. Christ, there's so much here. It is a little overwhelming. There is apparently a way to reset things, like if you build your character wrong. But beyond that, I have no idea. Wait. It actually had an explanation for the devotion thing back here. Like further details. As you complete constellations, you'll earn affinity, which in turn will earn you access to more powerful constellations. The entry constellations all give significant affinity bonuses, while most powerful constellations do not give any at all. Note that if you unlearn a piece of a completed constellation, you'll lose its affinity bonus. Okay, you can fix you fucking up. Good. Oh, you can dismantle things. Interesting. Dismantle items. Okay, I feel a little bit better about doing this. And you can also second mastery or the second classes. Okay. Inventor. Removing components and augments from items. Either the item or the component is preserved in the process, and the augments are lost. Learning skills. We've already covered that. Celestial powers. Celestial powers are powerful auto-activated abilities which can be assigned to your primary skills from your masteries and equipment. Celestial powers assigned to your skills will earn experience from combat and quests, which will cause them to rank up and gain and increase in strength. When assigned to pet skills, they will scale with pet's damage. To assign a celestial power, you must first unlock it with the devotion window, then select a valid primary skill from the drop-down list. You can reassign a celestial power at any time without penalty. If you unassign it, it will retain any experience and ranks it has earned. That is good. There's also bounties. There are some ways to raise your reputation with groups. Varying difficulty and reward, and are generally unguided. You must hunt down the prey with limited assistance. Each faction will offer you up to 5 bounties per game session, and you may discover bounties you've completed in past sessions. And they're not once per character. So, repeatability. Okay, I'll move now in a second. I am thinking I will go... I'm not sure where I should go. Let's just have a look over here. No. Ooh, what's this? Looks badass. Unknown soldier. Many legend are told about the nameless men and women who were felled in battle, their valor and deeds never acknowledged. In honor of their sacrifice, the stars themselves were rearranged to form the unknown soldier.